All right, so if you're a musician looking to get more gigs, I'm gonna share with you guys something that worked for me personally, and it's something I do almost every day. Not every day if I'm going out, I put these up wherever I go, if I remember, and it's helped me to get more gigs. Specifically, it's helped me to get one gig that has paid me at least, like, the total amount I got paid for doing it was at least like 300 to 400 bucks I got from it. So safe to say this works. And I live in Memphis, Tennessee. This is a music city, but I'm sure this works for cities that aren't as popular when it comes to the music scene. So it's very simple. It's one word: flyers. What I literally do is I made a little Word doc. It's a little crumpled up because it was in my backpack, and it literally asks at the top, need a drummer, ? And right here, it's a bunch of text that's explaining my age, who I am, and some qualifications for why I would be a good fit for wherever they need, like my history, what I've drummed, the kind of music I play, how long I've been drumming, what kind of music I'm into, that kind of thing. And most importantly, my email, so that way the people can actually contact me. And at the bottom, this doesn't really work because I got to reprint it, but it's a QR code that has a link to all my socials directly. And then there's a little picture of me, on the drums at one of the things I played at. So it's very simple. Like, literally, you print a couple of these, put them in your backpack, in your pocket, in your car, bring some tape, just have some tape around with you all the time. And if you're going to a restaurant, I just put these in the restroom. Bring some tape with you when you go out places. Dude, I try to be a little discreet, so that way if I don't get seen doing it, it's much less likely I get asked to take it down, because they probably don't want it up there. So that way, that's why I go to the restroom oftentimes, because they're not gonna see me in there and there's no cameras. And I just put it in a stall in case like an employee comes in and I'm putting it on the mirror and they come in while I'm doing it and they're like, hey, can you take that down? It's like, nah, I'm gonna get all around all that. I just put them in the stall, so that way no one sees me do it and it's up there and somebody's gonna see it. And I will say, it did take me a little while to actually get the gig. I've been putting these flyers up for a couple months, and I recently just got that gig I was talking about earlier, like a month and a half ago. But it does work. So this is a way you can practically go out and try to get more people to see who you are. And this works. I imagine this works for any musicians. I'm a drummer. I haven't used this. I haven't had like a guitarist friend come up to me and say this works. I haven't had like a bassist friend do this. I know it's largely, music industry is largely connections, but on top of that, there's always a way, right? If there's a will, there's a way. I believe that firmly. If you're looking for more gigs, I would highly recommend you do this and just stick with it. And eventually someone's gonna call you, because musicians are always needed, whether it's a wedding, a party, a kid's celebration, a church thing, a just city event. Musicians will always be needed forever, live musicians, because people like live music. Just for you guys, if you're sticking way to the end, I'm actually gonna read you guys what I put in this little box so that we can get an idea of what's put in yours. So here we go. My name is JNBilly. I'm 18 and I live in Memphis, Tennessee. I've played drums for the past 9 years. I can play jazz, funk, rock, metal, pop, worship, Motown, and soul. I've played for I've played for Mayor Inauguration, News Channel 3. I'm a Stax Music Academy alumni. I've done studio work and I've sat in on the drums with the B.B. King's Blues Club House Band. I assure you that I will do everything I can to play my best for your musical needs. If you'd like to get in touch, email me. And then my email is at the bottom. So just something quick like that, y'all. It's not too hard. If you want gigs, do this, do the work, and you will get rewarded. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and go practice.